Welcome, everyone, to the L7C Podcast Wrestling Edition. Today, we got the WrestleMania preview. We're going to be previewing WrestleMania 39 for you guys. Today, we got the wrestling expert, Jacob Mason. How are you doing today, sir?
It's time. It's WrestleMania time. We're here to podcast. We're here to spew some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I've got two Busch Lights with me. It's gonna be a good fucking podcast. Let's go.
And then we got the captain with us, Byron Mitchell. How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, I am great. It's been a long road to WrestleMania 39, but we are here, and I am ready to discuss what shenanigans might happen.
Right. And it's gonna be a simple one, guys. We're going right into the preview of WrestleMania, and also we're gonna do some fun WrestleMania stuff. Shout out to Sean Ross Sapp on Fightful.com. He had a thing if you can make an all-time WrestleMania card based on past matches, how to look. We're going to do that at the end of our preview, and that's going to be a whole bunch of fun. But let's get right into it, guys. WrestleMania 39, it is coming up really quickly, April 1st and 2nd. And we know the main event of the thing is Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. So obviously we'll do that match last, but we're going to go through the card, see what you guys are feeling, see who you guys are picking. This is the card as of today on 3/22. Give you the odds that are odds for the matches, and let's go.
Let's do it.
Right. The first one, the Undisputed Tag Team Championship matches recently added. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, reunited again. Little help with some Cody Rhodes. Versus the Usos. First off, obviously the ones who do wrestling odds, betonline.com. They got Sami and Kevin minus 2,000. And the Usos plus 700. Jacob, your boys are back together. Who are you taking to win this match?
Take Kevin and Sami. In my opinion, it's the obvious choice, but it is the right choice to go with. Let's be real. The whole Sami Zayn basically carried the bloodline throughout the entire 2022 year. Mm-hmm. Give that man his due. He deserves to, at minimal, have the tag titles. And it's for both tag titles, which I'm happy about. Mm-hmm. We're just considering all the titles are one title now. So I'm good with that. Kevin and Sami, that should be a no-brainer.
Byron?
I also went KO and Sami Zayn. Basically, the bloodline has been terrorizing KO for years. And it's now time for him to get his redemption along with Sami Zayn. I think they're the perfect pick to win this match and finally start putting the cracks in the bloodline.
Fair enough. I agree with you guys. Sami and Kevin, I think it's time. I think the Usos, it's time. And I don't think the Usos will, obviously, I don't think both these teams, I don't think will be done after that match. I think they're going to have some shenanigans in the main event. Let's go to the other tag team. You got Becky, Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control. I really just wanted to shout out to Dakota Kai because it's crazy what a year makes. At this time last year, she was on one of me and Jacob, shout out to Michoso, one of our roster reports. She was cut. She was gone. Fast forward a year, she's in a big match with 4 of the top 10 greatest women wrestlers of all time. So definitely shout out to Dakota. Byron, who you got in this? Becky's team is minus 300. Damage Control is plus 200.
I feel like this is one of those matches that Becky, Lita, and Trish win. Mostly because Becky and Lita just won the tag titles, and then Trish is coming back to balance out the teams. So I think they're going to win, but it would be great for Dakota and Io if Damage Control won, but it just feels like one of those matches that Becky, Lita, and Trish wins.
Jacob?
All right, so this is one of these moments where both ways make sense, in my opinion, but both ways are also flawed. Because I would like to see Damage Control win. I certainly think they deserve the win over Lita and Trish. That being said, because, well, they're older, they're not there full time. Mm-hmm. I know Lita's a fucking champion now somehow. I still don't ordeal. Like I seen that. It's like, oh, hey, Lita won the tag title. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. Whatever. Like, whatever. But like at the same time, it doesn't make any sense for Becky and Lita to lose, considering they just won the fucking titles.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense. If they lose, Trish should be the one to take the fall because she doesn't have a title. It doesn't make any sense for. Literally, anyway, I'm gonna be real with you. This is my I don't give a fuck match of the night so far. Possible. There's a few here, but this is one of them. I just don't care about this match. But if I was picking, fuck it, let's go Damage Control. Let's play an underdog here.
I think I would go Damage Control just for the fact that if they lose, they're going to be the ones who are there on Monday. I don't even know if Lita or Trish are going to be at work on Monday. It's weird because like how long is Trish? I mean, how long is Lita going to be a champ for? It's not like she's going to be coming on the road every day, so they got to drop those belts eventually.
Yeah, that's why I think they'll win now and then lose later.
Okay, that's a fair thing. It's just I feel like that'd be a great win for Damage Control, like against top tier people. So that's why I'm rooting for Damage Control on that one. Moving forward, let's just keep it going. This match right here, Edge, Finn Balor, inside the cell, WrestleMania. Edge wants the demon. Edge is the favorite, -140. Finn +100. Jacob, who you got?
Finn Balor. Wait, what were the odds again?
Finn is the underdog at +100.
That's fucking insanity to me. Because if Finn comes out as a demon and fucking loses, what kind of trash bag booking is that shit?
Well,
I will say that me and Byron, we witnessed the Demons' first loss on the main roster against Roman Reigns in person. I mean, I know that's Roman Reigns, but we saw it. It was a sad day.
Yeah, we seen it, and it's all because the ring crew didn't know how to properly set up.
Still never got a rematch. Crazy.
Never got a rematch, and no, it has to be Finn Balor. It makes no fucking. It would make no sense for Edge to win. It's been too long for him to come back around and be like, I'm mad about Judgment Day, you bastards. You took my club. Like, it's fucking dumb. Finn Balor should go over and it shouldn't even be close. It should be a fucking squash match.
Okay. Byron?
I definitely have Finn needing the win more than Edge, especially if he comes out as Demon Finn, because like you said, we did see him lose on some BS the last time he was the demon. So he definitely needs this win more than Edge does, and hopefully this will put the into the Edge and Judgment Day feud.
Fair enough. I got Finn too. Finn needs to win this. He needs to. He needs to. And it's kind of crazy. Like that's a match and that's a main event worthy match. Like so Edge and Finn are just gonna wrestle inside Hell in a Cell at 7:30. Like this, like that is crazy. I know it's not gonna be a 7:30. I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna be the last match of the night.
No, but it's gonna be a great match. I'm excited for it.
This match recently.
I'm sorry, I think that'd be a good first match of the night right there.
We're gonna get into that topic too. That's right on it, Jacob. So actually, Jacob, since you said that, we'll transition to the match that are more than likely going to end the night. Rhea Ripley, the challenger, versus Charlotte Flair, the champion. Rhea Ripley's odds -1,000. Charlotte Flair is at +500.
Wow.
Excuse me?
if you want to use Bet Online, you can bet on these things if you want to, but that is you can make some big money with Charlotte at a +500.
I'd throw $5 on that. So I'd put $5 on Charlotte.
This is Ashley Fleer we're talking about.
As an underdog, that is
+500. Not even like minus +500.
That's insane. Okay.
I think we all agree that Rhea Ripley needs to win this match, but the real question is she going to win this match?
That is what I'm struggling with. Because, yes, she needs to win this match, especially that last WrestleMania match. I think it was WrestleMania 35. I actually have it in my notes somewhere. WrestleMania 36, where Charlotte won because of Rhea's visa issues. But Rhea has been red hot since joining the Judgment Day, so she needs that. Put the strap on her and elevate that SmackDown Women's division.
Jacob?
The more I think about it, the more it makes sense why Charlotte is such an underdog. Because to figure out the near future, we have to look into the distant future. And Charlotte's going to be breaking all the records next to WrestleMania.
Yep.
So it makes perfect sense. Rhea's going to go over and Charlotte will win it back, then lose it, then win it back at Mania.
Yeah, I agree.
There you go.
I just think we were in the same spot last year with the last Royal Rumble winner, and we were sure, and then Ronda Rousey lost.
A big boot.
We were all sure of it last year. We're like, there's no way Ronda's going to come back, win the Rumble. And this is Ronda Rousey. Come back, win the Rumble, and lose. And then she did. So just cautious, but I agree. Rhea has to win. This would be the ultimate thing for Judgment Day. So having a champion, having the main champ, so then she can be the leader of that. So Jacob, you brought up night one. There's huge talks on this is probably going to be the main event night one, but there's also internal talks in WWE. There's people kind of pushing back because they want Sami and Kevin to be the main event of night one. So, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Ooh. God damn. All right. Well, then that puts. It really comes down to who do you want on night two and who do you want on night one?
Because right now, the only event on night two that's confirmed is Roman and Cody. Only one right now.
And then is it confirmed that Finn and Edge are night one?
No. No. Only thing that's confirmed is night two's main event.
Oh, well, then this is easy. You need to have Cody and Roman night two main event, like it's already set up. That's how it should be. You need to have Sami and Kevin match one night two.
Oh, okay.
We need to take the bloodline. The bloodline needs to come down to all in one swoop or one swift swoop in one single night. That's the way you need to do it. And what better way to start that crowd up after an entire crazy night from before than Sami, Kevin versus the Usos to start off? Nothing will be the best first match.
Ooh, that's so tough. Because Byron, I actually had Byron this question on Monday, giving him a teaser. And Byron, he said, tradition-wise, Charlotte and Rhea should be the main event because Rhea won the Royal Rumble. You know, you get the main event at WrestleMania. Has your opinion on that changed in the last 2 days I talked to you about it, Byron?
Either way, I think I would be happy with either KO and Sami and the Usos going night one or Charlotte and Rhea going night one main event. I think it makes more sense storyline wise for KO and Sami and the Usos to be the main event of night one because that storyline has been building for, like I said, the last couple of years with the bloodline dominating, but also Charlotte has been dominating the women's division forever. I think Charlotte and Rhea, in order to elevate the SmackDown women's division,
which Rhea would be transferring over because she's on Raw.
Yeah. I think it would make sense for them to main event night one because Rhea's a Royal Rumble winner. And then if she wins, then boom, she can elevate that SmackDown women's division.
I'm just trying to think of past WrestleManias because they always end. Night one's always better than night two, and they always end night one on a feel good, big pop thing like Bianca and Sasha. Shoot, even night one where you had Becky and Bianca as well, but the main event was fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like they always do these big things night one, and it's like Would they really want that pop? Would they really want to, like Jacob said, which I agree with that too. Do you want a big pop night 2 to start, but then we go into the bullshit of night 2 that we've seen the past couple of years, and then we follow that up with Omos and Brock Lesnar?
Well,
I feel like they have to carefully construct the card if they go Jacob's way, because you can't start hard and then it just dies, and you have to try and build it back up for the main event.
If that's the case, I mean, you do have. I mean, I'm sure they realize no one, period, is looking forward to the Brock versus Omos match. I don't know a single person who's looking forward to it. So, congratulations, Brock Lesnar is the match that's there, so you can go take a piss.
You think it starts WrestleMania?
What, that match?
Mm-hmm.
No, it shouldn't. No, in my opinion, it should be night 1 should be Edge and Finn to start it off, Hell in a Cell, and it should end with Rhea and Charlotte. Night 1 should be a Judgment Day Mania, and night 2 should be a Bloodline Mania. And your mid-carders, everyone in the middle, you must get your fucking shit together, because you're starting after a banger and you're going to end with a banger. So you better get your fucking shit together.
I do think there's a lot of matches on here that are, if I was constructing, it could be main event worthy. Yeah. Like if they were truly hell set on making Austin Theory truly the next person, they would be a main event of a night.
Yep.
I'm just saying, what gets the public buzzing more than Austin Theory when he beats Cena clean?
But unfortunately, I don't think you can do that from a purist standpoint.
No.
Because nothing, unless it's an extremely, extremely rare case of Stone Cold Steve Austin, nothing should come after your fucking Royal Rumble winners. And if you have 2 Royal Rumble winners, then you have 2 Royal Rumble main event matches. One's night 1, one's night 2. That's how it is.
Yeah, it's just these past couple of years, there's WrestleMania 34, Roman and Undertaker were the last match, and that was even for the title, and because they thought Undertaker was going to be done, which he wasn't. Obviously, you have like the extreme cases. Shawn Michaels' retirement match was the main event of 26. Ric Flair's retirement match was the main event of 24. Like those extreme cases. But I do agree, like if you're Royal Rumble and your champion should go last, but it's like they got to construct this perfectly. But back to Omos and Brock. I mean, who is Omos ready to beat Brock Lesnar?
No, he's not. I don't see him winning this match. We should have got Brock versus Bobby at WrestleMania. That would
Brock Lesnar's odds is minus 1,000. Omos plus 500.
Well, good luck, bettors, if you put money on Omos.
I just don't think he's ready to be put over in that sense. Because if you beat Brock Lesnar, that means you're in championship contention forever now.
Yeah,
and he's not up there.
He's not yet.
Jacob, you taking Brock?
For shits and gigs, I'd throw $5 on Omos.
Okay,
500. I mean, I wouldn't want him. I don't want him to win, because theoretically, if Omos wins, he's taking out the guy who ended the fucking streak.
Yeah.
You're taking out the guy who's main evented WrestleMania after WrestleMania after WrestleMania and done the most impactful shit at WrestleMania as of recently, him and Roman, whatever, tit for tat. But yeah, I just don't fucking see it. And no one fucking cares. And it should have been, as Byron said, Bobby and Brock, or like I wanted fucking Gunther and Brock. We were robbed of both of those, and I thought this was all just a show, a jinx, like a fucking, we got you guys, whatever type deal. And I'm like, fuck, this match is actually going to happen. Oh. God damn.
Yeah, I'd be shocked to see Brock Lesnar lose to Omos, especially because Brock has been doing the honors for Roman like the past couple like big pay-per-views.
Right. Like I mean, but Brock is also, this is Brock's alleged last match.
Which,
because he doesn't like working without Vince.
Yeah.
So if it's Brock Lesnar's last match, the motherfucker, it's going to take him out pasture.
Is Omos? Yeah, that does not sound.
It sounds like when Baron Corbin took Kurt Angle out to pasture.
Fuck you, Vince. I still don't forgive you for that.
That was bad. And it's the fact that Kurt, like a legend who's been loyal, like he was voicing he didn't want it to be him. And you're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
What's even shittier about it was they did nothing with fucking Baron afterwards.
Yeah.
Nope.
If I was Baron Corbin, I would have come out every week. Anytime I got a microphone in my face, I'd be like, I retired Kurt Angle, and don't you ever forget it. It would never. You would never hear the end of it.
No,
I would. That would be my catchphrase. I would have T-shirts made with that on there, and they did jack shit with it.
I agree.
Poor Kurt and poor fucking Baron. They both got fucked on that deal.
I agree. Just hopping to, since we went from the Brock Omos, this fatal 4-way match. I don't know if it's even going to be on the main card or be on the pre-show. Right now, it has it for the main card. You got Viking Raiders, Strowman and Ricochet, Street Profits, and Alpha Academy. Viking Raiders are minus 125. Ricochet and Braun are plus 150. Street Profits are plus 250. Alpha Academy plus 1200. Who you got?
Is the Viking Raiders our favorite?
Yeah, they're the favorites.
Fucking good for them. Hell yeah.
I don't. I feel like I go Street Profits here.
See, I went
bang for your buck.
That's true. They would. Yeah.
250.
That will get you some money. I actually kind of want the Viking Raiders to win because they were so good in NXT, and now that Trips is back in creative control, he can get them back to what they were in NXT. But whoever wins this match, I hope they get at least a shot at the tag titles.
I was gonna say whoever wins this after the Usos get their rematch and all that stuff, they should be next in line.
Yeah,
for opportunities if you're gonna do this on the main card. Jacob, who do you got in this one?
I want to say Viking Raiders.
Okay.
I could see Ricochet and Braun Strowman because I do like that tag team.
They're
fun to watch. Street Profits, I feel like at this point they're a day late, dollar short.
Yeah.
With how red hot they were and how they didn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not, and it wasn't like the Street Profits' fault. It was they had Drew McIntyre syndrome where they're the right guys, wrong time. You couldn't take out the fucking Usos. And it sucks, but I feel like they're going to have to change something up, turn heel or something, and something along those lines. But I want Viking Raiders. Let's go Viking Raiders.
Gotcha. Since we alluded to it a little bit ago, hopping down, which when they made the match for the title, I don't know why his odds aren't minus 2,000. United States Championship match, Austin Theory versus John Cena. They made it for the U.S. title, so everyone and their mothers knows John Cena is not winning this match. He's going to put Theory over. I mean, does anyone disagree? Once they made it for the title, it was,
Austin Theory needs to win this match more than John Cena does, so John Cena's going to do the right thing and put him over.
Jacob?
Could you theoretically see John Cena winning this?
For the not for the title. If it was like just one-on-one.
And then, before I was rudely interrupted by the main host of this podcast, and then turning and burning and losing it the following night, I can see some shit.
Oh, on the Raw after WrestleMania?
Raw after WrestleMania, how did Austin Theory come out and just like break his fucking leg or something ridiculous like that, and then just take the title from him? I can see some shit.
I did not think of that angle. I really didn't.
You learn a lot more. You don't fucking interrupt me.
Yeah, I'm still going Austin Theory. I'd probably put a lot of money on. I'd probably put like $50 on Austin Theory. That's how confident I am. Ain't no way.
Probably gonna be Theory. Like, yeah, I'd bet on Theory. I'd take Theory. He'd be my protection.
Just ain't no way. Now these next couple ones I feel like each one of these three could potentially steal the show. We'll go back to the women's. You got Bianca Belair trying to be 3-0 at WrestleMania. This is their first one coming in as the champion, going against Asuka, back bringing a whole new persona, all of that. This is actually is this the closest match? Odds-wise, this is the closest match on the card. Asuka minus 130, Bianca minus 110.
Wow.
This is this is a tough one.
Yeah, this
Byron.
one I struggle with because I don't know who needs to win more. If it's Bianca or if it's Asuka coming back with her dark persona that she has right now, which has been amazing since she came back in January. I mean, they both can put on some great matches, so I feel like this one's going to be another banger added to Bianca's impressive WrestleMania legacy. I have the edge going to Bianca. I feel like she retains and then loses it sometime before SummerSlam.
So you got Bianca going 3-0 in big matches in WrestleMania. All three have been for the title. So you got her beating Sasha, Becky, Asuka in a row. I mean, that's big time.
Yes. I feel like she could be like how Shawn Michaels was Mr. WrestleMania. I feel like Bianca could be Miss WrestleMania.
Okay. And then she would hit 365 days as champ.
Yeah.
Crazy. Jacob, who you got in this one, man?
Going Asuka.
Okay.
Not even questioning it. It's Asuka. And I'm basing that prediction on a future prediction.
Okay.
Because our girl, Columbus's finest, Alexa Bliss, gonna be taking that from her come SummerSlam.
Okay.
We're going Dark Asuka versus cracked out fucking Alexa Bliss. In the future, that's my prediction, and I'm sticking with it. So Asuka's taking it because I want dark ass karma, fucking crazy ass Asuka to beat Bianca. And let's be honest, Bianca is so much better when she's chasing that title. God, she's fucking special when she's chasing that title. So yeah, we're going fucking Asuka.
This is gonna be hard on the little pick'em sheets we do, but I'm going Asuka for a different prediction reason. Also, because Jacob is right, she's going to need to chase, and she needs to get ready to chase when she's going to be the one who ends Charlotte Flair's 16th reign in the main event of WrestleMania 40, Night 1. That's why.
Yes.
She said there's only one boss left. How big of a pop is she going to get if she ends Charlotte's tied 16th reign?
Be hype.
Counterpoint, will Charlotte lose 2 WrestleMania matches in a row? Because let's say she loses to Rhea. Do you think she will be okay with losing to Bianca next year?
I think if she's getting the thing that she's going to tie her dad and John Cena and she gets to hold that belt till next year's WrestleMania, yeah. Because once she gets this, there's no one who's ever going to get close to this women's wise, ever.
Yeah, I know.
The only people who are close are all people in her class.
Yeah.
And I don't think Sasha's gone. Don't know how much longer Becky's going to be there. What if Becky and Seth have another kid? You don't know how long Bayley's going to be there. Those are the only people who could catch 16. Because they're not going to give Carmella 14 title reigns. They're not going to give Selena Vega 14. I feel like Bianca's going to be like one of those people who has like, depending on how long she wants to do, like 4 or 5, but all of hers have been long.
That's true.
Yeah, Charlotte doesn't care about losing per se. She cares about total title.
Yeah, because she always knows she'll get them back.
Yep,
that's true.
So I'm using that round. Jacob's using the round, but I'm going to be surprised if Bianca won. I wouldn't, but eventually she is going to have to drop that title.
Yeah, that's why I said I feel like she'll drop it before SummerSlam, and
it can't beat a Bliss because she's already smoked Bliss.
Not cracked out Bliss.
Not cracked out. And Asuka will do the job.
Not fully cracked out Bliss. But we also know why Bliss has been off of TV because she had like some cancer cells removed.
True.
Which we just found out today. So maybe.
But she was still performing though. Like when she did the feud with Bianca, she was there every week.
Yeah. But the thing, like, what if she lost because she found out she had the cancer? Like, that's what I don't know. So maybe Alexa Bliss comes back, after WrestleMania and starts a feud with Bianca, and that's how Bianca loses the title.
No disrespect to Alexa Bliss. There was no way how she was beating Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair's at the point now, if you're not a 4 horsewoman, you can't beat her.
True.
Who has she lost the titles to?
I mean, there is
Becky.
Asuka.
There is, and Asuka's,
Honorary.
Really honorary. Literally, because she won that first title against Sasha. Who did she lose it to? And then when she lost to Becky, she went and got it back.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, she's at that point. She's at the top of the game right now, but that match is going to be real interesting. We're going to go to another championship match. I know Jacob wanted him against Brock, but if this is the secondary option, I'll freaking take it. You got Gunther, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, triple threat for the Intercontinental title. Gunther's a favorite, -115, followed by Sheamus, +140, followed by Drew McIntyre, +300. Jacob, who you got?
First off, I'm shocked I haven't made this a ladder match yet.
I think they're too big for that, man.
But goddamn, I fucking want Gunther to win.
Yeah.
Keep this fucking reign going. Be the fucking German fucking monster that you fucking are. But fucking be the goddamn monster you are and just take out all these motherfuckers. I love it. I'm a big fan of Gunther. Fucking let it ride, big dog. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Okay.
Byron, who you got?
I got Gunther.
Okay.
Because he has been a dominant IC champion, and there's no need to take it off of him in his first WrestleMania match. So I'm picking Gunther. Now, if this match is on night 2, then I know Gunther's losing.
Oh, yeah, night two has been I'm going Gunther too. Like this, I think this match is going to be really good, and he is, by this time next year, he will be in the main title picture. The run he's having now, Intercontinental champ. He was in the Royal Rumble for God knows how long, over an hour. And he was one of the final 2 against the eventual winner. Yeah, this is going for a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins in London.
Well, true, yeah. But this match is about to be a banger. You have 3 people who love to beat the hell out of each other. I am so excited for this match.
Right. Then we have Jacob's favorite wrestler, Logan Paul, going up against Seth Rollins. Seth is the favorite, -500. Logan +300, which I'm kind of surprised Seth is that big a favorite, because Seth does the job for everybody. So, Jacob, who do you have here?
Yeah, I'm shocked. There's that big of a difference on the spread there to say, but you got to go Seth. Have to go Seth, right? But at the same time, it's fucking Logan Paul.
I see Seth
but even if Logan Paul
loses,
favors. That motherfucker will still shine like the fucking star that he is, and will continue to raise his stock in professional wrestling. So, yeah, they're both going to win theoretically. But yeah, I'd take Seth.
Byron.
I got Mr. Logan Paul going over because
really,
Seth does the job, and the last couple of, I think he only had one WrestleMania match. He won, looked great doing it. He's a great celebrity wrestler. The celebrities always go over. So taking Logan Paul.
I feel like Seth has to get to a point like, dude, I've been carrying this company low key for the past year, and I have not been rewarded.
That's true. He has not. I mean, he had the United States Championship for a while, but he deserves like a main title.
His reward was being the only person in this Roman Reigns 10 billion year long reign to not be pinned.
He did pass out.
Yeah, he won by DQ.
Oh, right. Because Roman Reigns wouldn't let go.
That's been his reward. So to the main event, Roman Reigns, 900 plus days as champ. Cody Rhodes, prodigal son coming back. first WrestleMania main event. Hell, they even said this is his first main event for the main title. Cody is the favorite currently right now. Minus 550. I think that's way too much. I really do. Roman plus 325. Jacob, is it time? Does Roman actually lose a match clean?
It's toughy. It's a fucking toughie. It shouldn't be as tough as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see Cody go over.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'd be okay with Roman keeping it. Roman's been a fucking great champ. I mean, at the end of the day, you can hate on the guy. We've all bitched about him, part-time, full-time. We've said everything you can say about Roman. We went from the shittiest things we can say to absolutely praising this man, which is what a good champion is at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I think Roman goes down. I think Cody takes the title. I think Roman takes some time off, as he should.
Yeah.
Let him cool down, because he'll come back hotter than ever.
Yeah.
Or let there be an implosion upon the bloodline, and whatever will happen there, where the pieces fall, they fall. But yeah, we're going to go Cody on this one. Cody clean.
That's going to be one of the biggest moments in wrestling history if it does happen.
Yep.
Byron, what do you have here?
This is one of those matches. I treat Roman matches like a Charlotte match now. Like, you don't know who's going to win at the end of the day. However, like Cody's interest says, wrestling has more than one royal family. Cody,
yeah, they
Rhodes,
have the Flairs.
Touche. Cody Rhodes needs to win this match. He is so over with the crowd since coming back at WrestleMania last year. He had that great triple sequence of matches with Seth before he got injured and had to take time off. We all thought he was going to win Money in the Bank. Did not. Comes back, wins a Royal Rumble. Fans love him. And it's just time. Sorry, no offense to Roman. He's had been dominant past couple of years, had some great matches with a lot of great wrestlers. But it's time to crown a new champion and get some new feuds and matches going. It's time.
You really get to that point where you just can't imagine seeing Roman Reigns go 1, 2, 3 and lose. Like, we're really at that point. Like, I can't even envision Roman on the mat for a 3 count now anymore.
No.
And I feel like with this, Jacob said something on previous podcasts. This match can also be one of the biggest recruitment tools ever. Because if those other people, those other companies really see Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns in the main event, they could be like, it is changed over there. Mm-hmm. I can go because Vince was in charge. Ain't no way Cody Rhodes is beating Roman Reigns. Ain't no way in hell. 0. Mm-hmm. But like Jacob said previously, like this, if people at AEW whose contracts are going to be is like, holy shit, Cody really just went over there, he just beat Roman Reigns. Like, they did it. That's a big recruitment tool, man. And I got to shut up because Jacob brought that up a couple pods ago when Cody won the Rumble. So I just can't. Cody has to win. I think Cody's going to win. But Roman wins, I'm not going to be sitting there like, oh, I'm surprised. I'm like, well. But if Cody doesn't beat him, who is?
No one.
Dwayne's not coming. That's dead. That is dead.
Sorry, Jacob.
Yeah, no, we've abandoned ship on that. That went down faster than the Titanic. If Cody doesn't win, now I'm going back to something I said a long time ago. Also,
it's going to be about. Do not say Gabe Stevenson.
No.
Okay.
Finn Balor. Not just Finn Balor. Demon Balor.
Okay.
Because, well, let's be honest, he lost, but it's on a technicality. Fucking ring crew sucks at their job.
Mm-hmm.
So that's him and Seth are the only real guys I haven't got,
Yeah. I agree.
I'd go Balor because he's got the Judgment Day. You can run a whole thing with Judgment Day easily.
Because there's going to be a whole bunch of shenanigans going on in this match. Like my dream situation, obviously, I think the Bloodline is going to get involved, help them, then Sami and Kevin. My dream would be end of the night, Sami, Kevin, Cody holding the belts, blinking at the end of the night.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I think that'd be the best image you can get for night 2, because night 2 has been ass.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but that was night 2 under Vince. Now we're night 2 under Trips.
Well, they're still the same
also,
people there.
That's true.
Is Rey and Dominic having a match?
It's not officially confirmed, but we assume so. If it does, which we think it will, who do you got winning?
Dominic Mysterio, man, he's got a mullet and he's gonna shank that motherfucker.
Byron.
It probably will be Dominic, but I hope Rey comes to his senses and whoops his ass. Because Dominic has been out of disrespectful.
I hope Dominic wins by disqualification because Rey doesn't stop with a steel chair and just starts taking it into the woodshed.
Oh, I like that idea.
I think, and I do want to shout out one. Go ahead.
Could you see Dominic attacking Rey during his Hall of Fame speech?
Yes,
I can see that.
Oh my God! Yes.
That's where how they set up the WrestleMania match.
That's crazy.
Rey was tired. Like, all right, you disrespected me during my Hall of Fame match.
They have a little tussle. He's like, you know what? Screw you. I'm gonna kick your ass tomorrow at WrestleMania. It's on. All right.
That's crazy. I do want to shout out an NXT match real quick because I think this match might steal the weekend too. Hayes versus Breaker. I mean, everyone's been waiting for Hayes. This is his time to do it. This is going to be Braun's send-off into the night after WrestleMania Monday.
I agree. I think Hayes goes over.
It's time. Just shout out to them. That's really...
Theoretically, could Braun Breaker, if he loses and goes to the main roster, could he be the guy that takes out Roman?
That's how you really... That's how you really set someone up.
Yeah.
That is how you really... Oof. Because I'm expecting, there's reports that a lot's going to happen in night after WrestleMania. I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting AJ back. I'm expecting Tommaso Ciampa back. I'm expecting all these people wanting Cody Rhodes for a title shot, and then we have a whole fresh new of feuds.
That's what I need. That like I said, no offense to Roman, he's been great, but I need some new championship matches. Like I saw a tweet earlier that Randy Orton might be coming back the night after WrestleMania. I was like, please God be so, because I miss that man on my TV.
I think realistically we all just need a little new blood put in this line of championships right now.
Well, because Cody's a believable person. That's good. Byron
got that.
That was good. That was good.
Byron got that. Let's fucking go.
But I also feel like we're just at the point where Roman, he's not losing any of these people. At least Cody, we're going to have that thing like, oh, he could lose for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Roman is just like, all right, chalk it up. How many spears does it take?
Yeah.
That's all it's come down to now. But it's going to be interesting. I think we all went with smart choices, which means half of these are going to be wrong.
Yep.
Happens every year. We think someone needs to win, and then they take the L.
Yep. So. My early prediction is that I'm going to be wrong on the Rhea Charlotte match.
Oh, and then you think Charlotte wins?
Yep. As always, every time I go against Charlotte, she always wins. Never fails.
That is funny. We'll see. So we'll go into the last thing of the evening. Like we said, the report. We're making an all-time WrestleMania. Everyone will have our own picks. We'll just go through them. One wrestler each. Unfortunately, I'm the one who sent the damn rules, and I didn't follow my own rules, so that's awkward from the tweet. But I do have backups to make sure I follow the rules just in case. So I was prepared. I'll just name. So we'll go through it, then we'll name our two, and then keep the rotating thing going. So Byron, first one was 2 world title matches. And obviously that means the men, because the next one will be 2 women's title matches. So the 2 world title matches, what do you got?
All right, for my first one, I have Kofi versus Daniel Bryan from WrestleMania 35.
Okay.
And then I have Triple H versus Batista at WrestleMania 21.
The olds, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jacob, what do you have?
All right, so I have for my number 1 pick, Rock versus Austin, WrestleMania 17.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a basic white girl of wrestling, and WrestleMania 17 is the greatest thing of all time.
It is.
And then because I followed the rules, my number 2 pick was Batista, Randy Orton, and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
See, I was going to pick that one too, but then I had Kofi versus Daniel Bryan, so I had to pick something else.
Well, it's actually kind of funny because I had the same exact 2 as Jacob.
Hey!
Literally the same exact 2.
Attaboy.
So, but because of one of my other things, I would have to take Rock and Austin off. But I had just saying for things, because when I didn't follow the rules, I have the same 2. And I agree though, Jacob, those are really good picks. So unfortunately, because I want to follow these rules,
just give an honorary mention. We'll let it slide.
No, I have it. I just don't want to.
Yeah, I know. Exactly
I just don't want to say. I just don't want him on my damn card.
I know exactly what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Guys thought the same thing.
Got WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
It's fair.
It's fair.
Because I want to keep rocking Austin. I mean, if I'm gonna have a moment to end Andre getting slammed, but I had the same 2 as Jacob.
Wait. Ooh. Okay. All right, you're going a different route then. All right.
I feel like you and I, Jacob, are thinking the same thing.
And what were you guys think I was going to pick?
So
no,
I'm going to get a lot. I'll just say it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this pick, but this is one of my favorite WrestleMania matches. The triple threat at WrestleMania 20, Chris Benoit, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels.
I thought about it, but I can't.
Yeah.
I initially had that down as my number 2 pick, and I'm like, nah, can't fucking do it.
I can't, man. I really can't. And it hurts so bad, but nah, I can't. So I have to go with the racist instead, unfortunately.
I thought you were going to use a racist in a later match.
No, fuck him. I have something else for that one.
That's crazy.
Women's matches. So we'll go. Jacob, what do you got first?
All right, so for the women's matches, I feel like we all probably have the same number 1 pick here, but I got Becky, Charlotte, Ronda as my number 1 pick.
Okay.
I feel like that has to be your number 1 draft pick because it was the first women's match at Headline Mania.
That's true.
And
it
was true. Becky going over, and let's be honest, the Becky Ronda feud is still fucking phenomenal. For my second pick, I went with back to WrestleMania 17. I went Chyna versus Ivory when Chyna went over because her pop was fucking nuts.
Okay.
Byron.
The funny thing is that my first pick is actually Bianca versus Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 37. And then my second pick is Charlotte, Ronda, Becky at WrestleMania 35.
It's fair. I like it.
So, my first pick, following the rules, I actually have a different triple threat.
Oh,
I have the best match of the WrestleMania 32. I got Sasha, Becky, and Flair.
That's a good one.
That's when they officially retired the
Divas
Divas
Championship.
Championship and became the Women's Championship. They stole the show. They were the best match on that card. And like you really saw what they were going to be going forward. Honestly, I understand with the Ronda thing. I ain't putting her on my card. I'm sorry.
It hurt to put her on there.
My other women's one, just because I got Trish versus Mickie James. WrestleMania.
I almost put that one on here too.
Oh, that was my second one.
Now, if I didn't follow the rules, like when I had a whole bunch, I would have had that triple threat I said, and then Sasha Bianca WrestleMania 37.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been that. But celebrity match, Byron.
I feel like we all have the same one.
I don't know.
If
Jacob
not, I'm
probably
gonna be
has Logan
various.
Paul. Jacob has Logan Paul.
I have Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison. Actually, for my runner-up, I did have The Miz and Logan Paul versus the Mysterios. But I gotta take Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison.
I have the same one. But Jacob?
You are completely wrong.
Oh.
I have Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
Oh,
all right.
That's a good one.
Yep.
I instantly thought you were just going Paul.
Listen, Paul's great. Paul's phenomenal. But at first I was like, oh, well, this one's easy. I'm going Adam Cole and Pat McAfee. I'm like, oh, wait, that was NXT TakeOver. I can't fuck with that. I'm here. I'm like, wait, he just faced Austin Theory. And then it's not necessarily that the match was so good. It was all the shenanigans after the match that was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I'm just kind of incorporating all that.
No, I get it. That's good stuff. Next one was the out of retirement match. Jacob, what did you have?
Let me pull up my notes here again. Out of retirement match, I have. Oh God, where the hell did y'all go? Hold on. Old man over here. I have Mick Foley versus Edge at WrestleMania 20.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Because even though Mick Foley came out of retirement like 37 times, that match was fucking awesome. He came out of retirement, did this super hardcore match.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome. Great match.
So this is why I sacrificed taking off Austin Rock. I got Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens, WrestleMania 38.
I had that one as well.
No one thought Stone Cold was coming back ever, and that pop, I'll just never forget it.
Yeah, and no one expected him to have a match. Like, they all thought that he was just going to give a couple stunners and then go on, drink a beers, go on about his day. But no, they had a full, almost 14-minute match, and I was like, all right, Stone Cold still got it.
Yeah, so that was mine. That's why I sacrificed Austin and them. Past, first, present. Byron, who you got?
I went Rock and Hollywood Hogan at WrestleMania 18.
Jacob?
All right, so I thought that's what Martin was going to do when he took off the Rock, and that's chose a racist. So, all right, so I was confused about this one because I technically had 4 just in case it went.
All right.
In case like you guys didn't agree with them, but like past versus present. So like, I'm just going to say all 4, and then I'll pick the one. But like, I'll just say what I have written down here. I have Taker versus AJ Styles.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Like, are we considering the Taker matches, considering he was definitely the past, but he was still technically the present?
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. I was thinking like, oh, Taker versus Punk was my other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had Shawn versus Ric Flair.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
But my actual pick here is Vince versus Shane at WrestleMania 17. Because of course I'm still going with the WrestleMania 17 shit. Past Vince, present Shane. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes, it does. It does.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going with that because fuck me, that was a fucking awesome match.
So yeah, I couldn't have Hogan twice on my thing because I didn't want to. I didn't want him the first time, obviously. But my past, first, present. I mean, one of, if still the biggest, I think, gate one that they've had. Cena Rock, WrestleMania 28.
That's a good one.
The year of build up, all of that stuff to finally get to that match, seeing The Rock back in 7 years. Who would have thought those would be his last matches ever, even though he's looks physically better now and doesn't show up to anything. But
He's so roided up, bro.
yeah, well, I don't know what to say to that. But I mean, there was gonna be John Cena on my card somewhere, so I had to. So I had to put him there. Tag team match. Do we all have the same match?
I don't know.
Is it on WrestleMania 17?
Yep, that's what I got. Yep. Byron.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge Christian. Greatest triple threat tag team match in WrestleMania history.
Yeah, there's only one option for this. There is no other option. If you pick any other option, you're fucking wrong.
That's the one I felt like that was like, there's no way that's not going to be a consensus. So then you had your miscellaneous match. Byron, what'd you have for that?
Oh, we're missing one.
No, secondary title. Yep. You're right. I'm sorry, I skipped that one. Apologies. What did you have for the secondary match?
I had Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3 for the IC title.
Same.
Fuck, that's a good one.
Same.
God damn.
Yep. Man, I'm over here having WrestleMania 3 on the card. That's crazy.
I do not have that one.
Okay.
I have John Cena versus Rusev at Mania.
Oh,
okay. I like that.
That's the best fucking entrance, possibly one of the best entrances of all time. And I'm pretty sure he said he screwed Lana in the tag before WrestleMania, which fucking what a Chad move right there.
That's a good guy. All right. Yeah, I like that. Now the miscellaneous match, Jacob. What you got on it?
Oh fuck! I just realized I fucked up then.
Uh-oh.
Oh god damn it! You guys go because I'm gonna have to.
Someone didn't follow the rules.
Byron, do you want? Oh, hey, at least I was able to. At least I had alternates ready.
I feel like I couldn't leave this match off my card. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 25, regarded as one of the best WrestleMania matches ever. I had to put it on there.
I do too. I have it as greatest match of all time.
Yep.
That was actually the first one I filled out. That was easy money for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I almost want to just put Shawn Michaels and then just leave his name. Shawn Michaels versus any of his other people.
He has had so many great WrestleMania matches. It was hard to pick one because I wanted to do him versus Razor Ramon for the IC title in that ladder match at WrestleMania 10. For a miscellaneous one of my all-time favorite matches as well. Him versus Kurt Angle, I think WrestleMania 20. Yeah, 20. That was a good one.
21.
20
was him and Benoit and Triple H.
Right. And then, of course, I wanted to put that match. But I had to pick the greatest match of WrestleMania ever, Shawn versus Undertaker.
Now, Jacob.
I have to change my secondary pick now. I'm glad you said that, Byron. I'm going Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon for the IC title ladder match. That's going to be my second. Because I'm not changing my miscellaneous match. I'm going with the fucking Firefly Funhouse match.
What?
Okay.
And I quote, "It's good shit."
That is a turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, miscellaneous match. I'm like, oh yeah, fucking Bray Wyatt, Firefly Funhouse. I didn't even think about. Yeah. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry for criticizing you, Martin.
It's okay. Hey, when you start just thinking of your overall favorites, you almost forget the rules. Like, I'm trying to think going through. Did any of us have Triple H on the card?
I did have Triple H at Batista for the title.
Because miscellaneous, I almost went Triple H, Undertaker 28. Shawn is the referee.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when you start going through these matches and you're trying to make your card with these rules, you're like, ooh, this is tough.
Could I get Triple H just doing his entrance at his motorcycle going like 1 mile an hour for an hour straight? That make fun of him all the time. That would be an honorary miscellaneous thing. I don't want him to wrestle. I just want him to drive around on his stupid Harley trike.
I think post WrestleMania, we should do this, but if we're trying to make the worst card.
Ooh, that is. Oh man.
I think that would be the WrestleMania recap-ish one. Like, if you're trying to make the worst card out of matches that have happened, what would you pick in the same parameters?
Same parameters.
Brock and Omos.
That's crazy. For your miscellaneous.
I mean, the main title is probably going to be Roman and Brock. That match was terrible.
Oh yeah. Actually, I almost put Roman and Brock at WrestleMania 31 only when Seth Rollins came in and cashed. That's the highest of the century. I almost put that as one of my men's titles.
I'm sorry, because Roman and Brock, that has to be one of the worst WrestleMania main events of all time. Build up everything, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I already have my two. That one, then the second title one, Triple H and fucking Booker T, because that was horse shit. Booker T lost that.
Man really was there for 5 whole minutes after hitting his pedigree to pin Booker. Disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
So for the fans out there, think about the worst WrestleMania card you can make and the best one with the rules. You can only use a wrestler once. So yeah, let's get into closing. Jacob, go ahead.
I don't know. 'Tis the season. Fucking WrestleMania season. I don't know. If y'all have parties or whatever y'all are doing out there, be safe, be responsible. If you have to call off work for WrestleMania, because I know I will this year. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah!
I don't. They already have me scheduled. I'm like, I ain't fucking working it. You guys can figure it out. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might be too emotional seeing Roman Reigns lose.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm happy. It's weird because like this is the end of year shit in a way for us, even though it's the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Still.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like I'm really excited to see where all the storylines go after this WrestleMania.
Yes,
this is the first after WrestleMania where Trips is all involved. He's got control. So, and they haven't sold the company yet. So.
Yeah, they have not sold the company yet.
That is fair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm happy. WrestleMania season's here. We're having a party, or not a party. We're having like 2 friends over, but I'm excited for it. I'm gonna drink a lot of beer.
Awesome. Hey, Byron.
Like Jacob said, 'tis the season. It's WrestleMania season. One of the hypest premium live events that WWE puts on. I'm excited. I think for right now, I'm going to say match of the weekend is probably going to be Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. I'm going to say that's going to still WrestleMania weekend outside of the Roman Cody match. But I'm excited. Hopeful that night 2 is better this year than it's been the past couple of years under Triple H's regime. But I'm excited, man. I can't wait.
I have nothing else more to add. It's going to be a great time, and we're going to be back when we're reviewing. You're going to hear us happy. You're going to hear us pissed off. You're going to hear everything, man. And with that being said, thank you everyone for listening to the L7C podcast. Make sure you like, rate, comment, subscribe. It is WrestleMania season. Get ready for the crew. We're going to be back reviewing WrestleMania. And we're going to see if we're going to have a whole bunch of new champs. We picked the smart picks, so we know some of these are going to lose. It's just the way of the business. And yeah, we'll be back. It's the L7C signing out.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.